so this should be it. And it all starts with these Urabrask forges. What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together a Rakdos Sacrifice deck. For this one I was inspired by Disturbing Mirth because whenever this enchantment enters, we may sacrifice another enchantment or creature. If you do, draw 2 cards. And whenever you sacrifice this enchantment, manifest Dread. So this card acts as another way to get a creature out as well as being a draw power engine for our deck. And the rest of the deck is us playing the best enchantments and the best cards that complement enchantments and creatures. And we get to make a little engine of little creatures and enchantments that just give us extra cards. And on top of that, it also acts as a great way to deal with aggro, as well as pick apart the hand of control decks. And on the top end of our deck, we not only could win with Urabrask Forge, Sheoldred, and Unholy Annex, but we have Leyline of the Void so we could stop Omniscience decks on curve, as well as all the other random Reanimator decks that play Zombify and whatnot, so we could stop all those decks as well. Plus, for whatever reason, if this is a dead card, guess what? It's an enchantment, so you could get rid of it to Disturbing Mirth in some crazy scenario. So let's get right into this list. We got 1 Desperate Measures, 1 Final Vengeance, 4 Hopeless Nightmare, 1 Tinybones Joins Up, 4 Clockwork Percussionist, 4 Momentum Breaker, 4 Nowhere to Run, 4 Disturbing Mirth, 4 Urabrask Forge, 4 Leyline of the Void, 3 Sheoldred the Apocalypse, 2 Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber. For the lands we got 6 Swamps, 2 Mountains, 4 Blackcleave Cliffs, 4 Blazemire Verge, 4 Sulfurous Springs, and 4 copies of Fountainport. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you want to become a member, you could get early access to videos as well as member shoutouts. Let's get right into these games. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this. I want to say it's Omniscience just because they are playing Azurius. And they're looking at Leyline of the Void like if it is a problem, so let's see. All we gotta do is get the Urabrask Forge down and we will be in a good spot. Keep drawing lands though, that's the problem. This might get countered. Oh wow, look at that. Damn. Next turn we could drop Fountainport and start sacrificing those tokens to draw extra cards. So do the damage. Let's draw. Alright, let's see. Let's go for the Urabrask Forge. Go for the big swing. Now let's just throw out Hopeless Nightmare, and I might as well just do Momentum Breaker at this point just to pick apart their hand a little bit. Spell Pierce. Interesting. I wonder if they're gonna stop my token. They do not. If we could find a hopeless nightmare, that would be insane. Oh my god, that's insane. Let's see if it even resolves though first. Okay, I was about to say that would have been crazy if I could have gotten that to resolve. Just the fact I drew it though is crazy. So if they go Meringue River Regent, they could bounce it, but it doesn't look like that's the case. That would be the Omniscience deck. We get to go first. It's a really good hand because not only do we open up a Leyline of the Void, but we have a curve where we'll draw more cards. Worst case scenario, we don't draw cards and we get rid of a creature. So, not bad. Let's see what they're playing. This is where we try to find the third land so we could curve out Urabrask Forge. Nice. We found it, guys. Drawing a fourth land and then a Sheoldred? I think that's pretty good, actually. We'll keep that. I was thinking about using the Momentum Breaker, but I think it's just more important to just get her own offense going. I am curious, though, to see what they do. Interesting. Okay. It's probably the best case scenario for us. Let's see if they block this. Okay, so hear me out. I'm going to do it this way, because not only will we get rid of one of the Drake Hatchers, but we'll have a body out as well. So, I mean, yeah, I could go Sheoldred, but they'll still have two Drake Hatchers. They could bounce it and then take advantage of that. So I'd rather do it this way. Sure, we'll manifest Dread as nowhere to run. And now, next turn, if we want, we could go Tinybones Joins Up with the Sheoldred. But I am very curious to see what their play is going to be this time around. I feel like no matter what, I'm just going to have to block that. I don't want them to make more creatures. But they could always just go Monstrous Rage and get around that. And even if they had the Monstrous Rage, regardless if I block or not, they're going to use it. So I might as well absorb the damage. But they don't have Monstrous Rage. Instead, they just swing. I'm going to be forced to block. I don't want them to make that extra creature. Urabrask Forge sounds really good right now, but unfortunately I'm going to have to wait until the following turn, because the Sheoldred is very important for us. Because not only will it act as a wall for our life, but it'll start doing damage to them when they draw it, and we'll start gaining life when we draw. So it just acts as a more useful card in this scenario. Why'd they get rid of... they did have the Monstrous Rage. Let's go for combat first. Let's not reveal our game plan. Do damage. And then drop the Sheoldred. We're going to go down to 16. Okay. They're going to go for a very wide swing right now, it looks like. And if they don't have any extra lands, then that's good. We'll just end up getting rid of the Hatcher. Oh, they don't even go for the swing. Very disciplined. They are. Okay. So here's the deal. Go for Forge. Gonna get rid of a token now, draw a card. Plus, we'll gain some life from the Sheoldred, so you can't go wrong with that. Just keeps us in the game longer. So they're gonna go down to 4. They're pretty much in the danger zone at this point, because the Urabrask Forge is gonna start really being a menace to them because of the fact that they have trample on them. So they gotta really decide how much pressure they're gonna put on. They stock up. That is probably the best case scenario for us, because they commit pretty much their whole turn's worth of mana just to do that. I mean, they could play a 4th land and then have, let's say, a Monstrous Rage, or they could bounce my creature, and then it's a different story. But even if that's the case, if they can kill me, which I don't think they would, because 3... I mean, if they get another prowess thing in, that would probably be 4, 8... Yeah, it wouldn't be enough. So this should be it. And it all starts with these Urabrask Forges. So this is the problem. We don't have any red mana sources. I'm going to be very risky. I'm going to keep this hand. I might regret it, but let's see. I'm regretting it. If I could get the red mana source for right now, though. Okay. Everything in the world is okay, guys. I'm just gonna get this out immediately. Let's get spell pierced. Alright. Give me a 4th land. There it is. Alright. Let's see you deal with Sheoldred now. Gets countered immediately. Because if they're going to be playing Omniscience, then we might as well just bring out the strongest thing we can. because they still need to... Oh, I might regret making them mill this card. Okay, it's not Omniscience, then it's okay. If it was Omniscience, I would have regretted it, and I was a little hesitant, but that one extra damage might be the thing that wins us the game. So it was worth the risk. It's like, alright, you have 45 cards and 4 copies of Omniscience, so the odds of them milling it are pretty low unless you're really unlucky. Which I'm pretty sure has happened to some people in that specific interaction. So let's see, guys. Disturbing Mirth will open up a whole bunch of possibilities for us if we use it now on the Tinybones Joins Up, so we can get some extra cards. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Let's go for the big swing. I'm going to play this tapped. Wouldn't make much of a difference having an extra mana up with the Fountainport. We don't have any tokens. So this is the turn where they get the Omniscience in the graveyard. But the problem is they're going to draw 2 cards, which will cost them 4 life. There's their Omniscience. They go down to 7. So if we could somehow win before they play the Omniscience, then we're going to win the game. But the question is, will we? Find out today. Okay, so that's only a creature. So check it out. This should be game exactly. We pump up Sheoldred. We do 5 damage. And now we're gonna win. Not bad of a start. We can go Hopeless Nightmare into Disturbing Mirth or Momentum Breaker, depending on the situation, and go from there pretty much. And they are playing an aggressive deck, it looks like. Oh yeah, they are. They don't need that, apparently. Throw the Hopeless Nightmare at him. Big damage. Alright, I guess you only need 1 land. But it looks like we're going to end up going for the Momentum Breaker, keeping the Final Vengeance as an alternative option for removal. But we want to utilize our mana, especially on these early turns. Nice. Opponent goes first. Not bad. We just need a 3rd land to really get anywhere. And they're playing an aggro deck, which definitely doesn't help us. Okay, we still unfortunately do not have our 3rd land, but we still have a chance to find it on curve, so we got that, which we do. So now we could use Tinybones Joins Up. We can also get rid of this now. This is where we gotta try to find the 5th land, so we could go for Ritual Chamber. But if we can't, we go for Sheoldred instead, which is just as good. Let's see. We still don't have the 5th land, so I think we're just going to throw the Forge and a Percussionist at him. Okay, that's one way to do it. Fortunately for our opponent, we got it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comment section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care.